All right, Shalom. This is the brother Aliazar from GMS Chicago branch, coming right back at you with another lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all the Akim around the world is preaching this word, all the truth and sincerity, and with charity. Shalom. All right, Shalom. All right, as you can see, I have the movie Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. All right. Really, it should have been Rise of Israel. All right. Rise of the elect. All right. Rise of Israel, man. Because that's what this movie is about, man. All right. I seen this movie. I seen the movie from part 1, part 2, part 3. You know, I seen the movie millions of times, but I never looked at it spiritually until the elder, to the elder in my camp out here in Chicago, Elder Malcolm, set us down and we looked and had us look at it, had us look at the movie spiritually, man. And you can just tell off back, man, this movie is talking about us, man. You know, you can just tell off back, you know, us being the slaves, us being the stronger people, being ruled, being ruled by weaker people. You know, you can just tell that this movie is talking about us, because the Lycans is stronger than the vampires, but the vampires, they ruled over the Lycans, man. They put the Lycans in slavery. All right, and that's just like us, man. You know, be stronger than Esau. But Esau was able to put us in slavery. And that's through the power of the Lord, man. You know? But you can just tell that this movie is talking about us, man. All right? The rise of Israel, man. You know? You can't see it, man. Something wrong with you, man. Because it show you how the Lycans had yokes of iron on their neck. It show you how the Lycans were stronger than the vampires. All right? Well, you know, so-called vampires. Whatever, you know, the shit Esau made up, you know. But it showed you a lot of things in this movie, man. All right, and I'm gonna hit some points in it, and I'm gonna back it up with some scriptures. All right. So with that, I'm gonna let the video play.
You are the most fearless warrior I have ever seen. But you will learn to be loyal without the loyalty between us. We are no better than the beasts at our door.
They are the immortal damned, vampire and Lycan. One born into privilege.
Sonia, you risk too much for a father to ignore.
I'm quite capable of looking after myself.
The other, bred for slavery.
Lucian,
You see that? One born into a privilege and one bred for slavery. And this is what Esau think. Esau think that he was born into privilege, you know? He was born he was born with all the things that he have now. No, you took and you stole all the things that you have now. All right? And you forced our people to go into slavery, hardcore slavery. All right?
credit to your race.
But all that is about to change.
Sonia, if I were to leave, would you come with me?
And let me say this, man. It's another mock from Esau, man. Even though Jake wrote this movie, Jake had wrote this movie, man. So whoever the Jake was, man, he knows some things about the scriptures, man. You know, because it's, when you watch the movie, it's a lot of spiritual things that's happening, that's going on. All right, but they portray us as wolves. You know, they always called us beasts. They always called us niggas. You know, the same thing they do in the movie. They doing in the movie. That's what the so-called white man think of us today. You know.
Father would hunt you down.
You have stung me with your betrayal.
I've lived by their rules my entire life. I've protected them, envied them, and for what? I had to be treated like an animal.
That's us, man. That's us, man. Treated like animals, man. And you still got our people holding Esau's hand. You know, wanting him to be with us in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? It's not gonna happen, man. It's the Lord got a plan for him, man. Alright?
We are not animals!
That's right, man. We not animals, man.
Is this what you want?
Huh? That's, hey, Israel, man. Alright? You Latino and American, you so-called niggas was make up for the 12 tribes. Is this what you want, man? Alright? To live like beasts? To live like animals? You know? We not no damn animals, man. Alright? Real men in the Lord don't want this, man. They don't want this life. Cause this not living. This not life, man. Alright, we still slaves, man. Alright?
Can be slaves, or we can be lichens!
Alright? We could, you already said, he said we could be slaves or we could be lichens. Alright? So hey man, we could be slaves or we could be Israel. We could be the prince of power, man. What do you want, Israel? What do you want, man? Do you wanna turn back to the Heavenly Father or do you not? If you don't, you're gonna be destroyed by ICBM nuclear missiles. You're gonna be stomped out in the middle of the streets continually. Alright? You're gonna get caught in the famine, caught in destruction. Alright? Caught by pestilence. All type of things that the Lord got planned for this place. All the plagues that the Lord got planned for this place, man. Alright?
You have to find me for the last time.
Are you with me? I'll kill you! All of you!
All right, let's sit on that. But just check out the movie if you've never seen the movie. It's very spiritual, man. You know, it's really talking about the rise of Israel, man. You know, they throw it off with that vampire and that wolf bullshit. All right, but that's us rising up. That's Israel rising up. If you can see it, man. You know. So with that, I'm just gonna hit some scriptures. All right. This is Salakia. This is Genesis chapter 25 and verse 23. And it reads, it says, and the Lord said unto her, I'm gonna read up, all right? This is Salakia. This is Genesis chapter 25 verse 22, 21. And it really says, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. All right, Rebekah, Isaac's wife, conceived. All right, and it reads, it says, and the children struggled together with her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in the womb. All right, and that's what they show you in this movie, Underworld. All right, they were 2 nations. All right, they were 2 different people. One was wolf, one was vampire, but they came from the same person. They was brothers. All right, so if you look at the movie, if you watch the movie, they show you that. You know, they tell you that. So what that's talking about, man, you know? And it really says, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So the Lycans was stronger than the Lycans was stronger than the vampires, man. All right, but the vampires should have been serving. So the vampires should have been serving the Lycans, man. You know, it's all threw off with the vampire and Lycan shit. But you know, if you look at the movie, you will get the picture. All right, and it really says as if the spirit is dealing, but and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people should be separated from thy bowels, and the one people should be stronger than the other people, and the elder should serve the younger. But you in the movie, you see that the Lycans was serving. You will see that the Lycans was serving the vampires, man. All right, it's just like us today. We stronger than Esau. All right, Israel is stronger than the Edomites, but Israel is serving the Edomites and the rest of the heathens, man. All right. That's it on that. Let me get another scripture. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. And the reader says, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, in thirst, in nakedness, and in wants. And that's what you see with the Lycans in this movie. All right, you will see that the Lycans was serving the enemies in thirst, in hunger, and in nakedness, man. All right, and want of all things. And that's what was going on in the movie, man. And the reader says, and that's what's going on today. That's what's going on in real life. You know, we go to Esau, Edom, in want of all things. All right, in want of all things, food, clothing, jobs, everything. All right, because we serving him. All right, we work our ass off and still got to pay him to work. You know, you see, still got to pay taxes, still got to do all these things. All right, and the reason says, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. And that's another thing that you see in the movie also. A yoke of iron was upon the Lycan's neck. All right, it was upon the Lycan's neck, and that's what was doing to us back in the ancient times. Back in those days, Edom put a yoke of iron around our necks. You Latino Native Americans and you so-called Negroes, which make up for the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and the reason says, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. All right, and that's what you see in the movie, and that's what you see in real life, man. You know, Esau, Edom is continually trying to destroy us, man. But the Lord is with us. We are the Lord's people. That's the reason why we are so strong. That's the reason that we keep continuing to hold on, even though we've been stomped out. All right. Been beaten up so badly, man. Took so many stripes. We still have the Lord's mercy, man. You know, and it's our fault because we disobeyed the Heavenly Father. We disobeyed Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right. That's it on that. Let me jump down to Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28. Verse 68, and it reads, it says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. All right, that the word Egypt, okay, is going back to the bondage. All right, and this what America, aka Babylon, is, man. Confusion and bondage. All right, this what this place is. Okay, again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. All right. So you say now, in the movie, you see that they was getting sold around. All right. They was getting beaten. All right. They ain't had no savior, all right. But I think his name was Lucian in the movie. He came to save his people, you know? And that's exactly what the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is coming to do. All right, he coming for us, man. All right. You go into that word value, it says, it said, and there ye should be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. You go to the word buy you, all right? Are you going back to redeem, all right? They're going to redeem you, all right? It said to get, acquire, create, buy, possess, all right? So it's locking. And it go on, it says to get, acquire, obtain, of God, originated, creating, redeeming, all right? Going back to that word redeem. So that's what the Lord, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is coming back to do, man. To redeem his people, all right? To take his people back out of the hands, out of the hands of the heathen, man, his enemies, all right? And that's what you see in this movie, man. You see that Lucian, all right, took his people back out of the hands of Victor, all right? So, this is the last scripture, and I'm gonna close up. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 47. And the reason says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, should be beaten with the many stripes. All right. So you see this in the movie. You see that the lichens was beaten with many stripes. All right, was beaten by many stripes from the hands of the enemy, man, from the hands of the vampires. All right, which is Esau. All right. Not saying Esau Edomites is vampires, you know what I'm saying? But they try to throw it off with that vampire and wolf bullshit in the movie. But we know spiritually it's talking about Israel and the Edomites, man. All right. But I mean, it's a good movie, man. And if you watch it, you will get a lot of out of it, man. You pick up on it, a lot of precepts, man. So I hope this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom. I'm gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Kakadash Ba'Hashem Kakadash Ba'Hashem Slakin Ba'Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who will. Salutations to all the Akim around the world that's preaching this word, all in truth, sincerity, and with charity. Shalom. All right, Shalom. Slakin.